After 5 months hiatus, the Ghana Premier League is finally back. The season is going to commence at the Tema Sports Stadium when Inter-Allies host Bechimi United. The GHPL Lifetime has decided to set up the Ghana Premier League Centre where everything you need to know about the game will be discussed. The first episode is what you are watching right now, and I've been joined by the gentleman himself, Felix Kobna-Rumak.
Muftau, I'm so excited. I'm happy the league is back. I'm sure football fans were happy. See, yesterday we were trending on social media. The excitement, the feeling. I can't wait for the first game to kick off when Tema Youth will host Bechimi United.
Since you can't wait, you also have the opportunity to join us and predict the outcomes of the matches. I know you can't wait. The Fantasy League, Michael Mukule and his group. Just get ready. This year, I decided to visit Nogoko. And I am going to be a key partaker in this.
You're going to fight for the title.
I'm going to fight for the crown. Remember last season?
Yeah, Sir Hawk.
He won it.
Yeah, he won it, and his prize is ready. We'll be giving it to him soon. And then, because of the up and down with the legal tussle, but it's all good. We are back. After
a very nervous, long period, how important is it for the league to finally commence?
It's important for the players because when you have a lot of pre-season friendlies, pre-season tournament, you are eager to play in the main competition, which is the Premier League. For clubs, they want to generate revenue so that they pay these players. Yeah. For fans, they want to go to the stadium and cheer their
supporters. Not just cheering, but also
the community. Yeah. Yes, for the communities, they want to engage the team. Yeah. A lot of people within the communities and do business as well.
The pure water seller.
The economic benefit.
The Chinchunga seller.
Don't
forget
So, Muftau, it's good. It's good to be back.
You talked about how it is important for the players having gone through a long period of a pre-season. Do you think this could end up getting some of the players burn out?
I won't say burn out because in pre-season, it's when you get to the early start of pre-season, that's when you put a lot of energy in terms of burning fat and doing a lot of the physical work. But then after that you play, you introduce the players to short games. You don't get players playing 90 minutes. But this is the time. I think that for the players, I think they have had enough pre-season, and it is going to be good for them because they won't talk about pre-season anymore, but they will talk about the main action. And I'm just hoping that match week 1 will be an exciting one.
Talking about match week 1, do you feel that is going to be the Arsenal that will allow the atmosphere to descend in us that the Ghana Premier League is final back?
I think when Inter-Allies kick the ball against Bechimi in Tema, everybody will know that we have a headway to go. And I'm sure that will be a very good thing for us.
You talked about everyone knowing that we have the headway to go. The announcement was made just yesterday. Have we had enough time to market our game to the populace that our league is going to be back?
Muftau, marketing has always been a problem, even if there were no legal issue. How well are we marketing the game? That is the problem. But my problem is we can kick off the league. We just want to see the football. When the football is ongoing, then the marketing aspect can come. We've had issues. That is where we are where we are. But I'm sure that the clubs themselves have been told that, if this legal case go our way, we are starting the league. And I'm sure they are ready for kickoff.
Talking about being ready for kickoff, let's get into specifics. The games themselves. What should me or the ordinary fan out there expect from a game between Inter-Allies and Bechimi United?
One, the Kelechi factor. Kelechi is back.
Where he made history.
With Inter-Allies. Where he made history. One of the most exciting games of the season was when the Inter-Allies lost to a den as a folk.
They call it the miracle of
Tema. Yes, when Kelechi was in charge, and I want to see the atmosphere again, especially when Kelechi was in charge. This Japanese community always travel with him to game. Asafuk benefited from that, and I want to see if Inter-Allies will get the same reception that benefit that Asafuk got. But it's going to be a cracking game. I'm sure that the Tema Sports Stadium will fill to capacity for fans who really, really want to watch good football, they have to be there. We know what Kelechi can do. Bechem United who would like to start the season on a good note. They don't want to be, fighting relegation and all those that. They want to really finish somewhere good on the league log. Inter Allies, if you look at the acquisition, if you look at what they are doing, they really feel like they can fight.
Acquiring one of the best players from the Wafu Cup of Nations.
Victoria Adebayo with the Niger team, excellent player. I want to really see how well he take onto the field. So I just can't wait for match week 1.
Is Inter Allies going to be the first team to register the goal of the season or Bechem United?
I don't want to.
And which player would that be?
I don't want to go into the goals. I don't want to really go into the goals. But if you look at the 2 games, I feel that Inter Allies have the upper hand in that particular game. I want to see the transition again because last 2 seasons they played at the Tema Sports Stadium and then they moved to Airwak. Different type of pitches because at Tema it's AstroTurf and then Airwak is grass, and they are going back to the AstroTurf in Tema. And I'm sure that within the course of their preseason they've had the opportunity to train at the AstroTurf in Tema, and it could be a huge advantage for them. And it is one game I don't really see Bechem United winning. I'll go for all 3 points for.
That's very interesting. But let's talk about Hearts of Oak making the trip to Techiman. They are facing a team that is making its debut in Ghana's top flight football.
And that is one crucial game for Hearts of Oak. You see,
it is so crucial for Techiman City.
But they have nothing to lose. If you lose against Accra Hearts of Oak in the league, it is no news. If Hearts of Oak gets better in Techiman, that is the news. And sometimes when you have teams coming back into the league or getting promotion into the league, they come with a lot of excitement. They come with the zeal. They feel that, let me show them that I can compete. Let me show them that I have the muscles to compete in the league. And that is what it is going to be. My only fear is I don't really want to see a team coming from Division 1 and be like the Bolga All-Stars we saw, because I didn't see the competitiveness in Bolga All-Stars last season. They gave us a few games, but I want to see teams coming from Division 1 competing, very, very well. I won't give them a tag of going there to win the league, but I want them to come in and give us a competition. That is what I want to see. But in that particular game, it will be very, very crucial for Hearts of Oak to get all 3 points, but I don't see them doing that. I think that a good goalless or a scoring draw game will be good for the Phobians.
Let's go to Soccer Kope.
Wow.
The last time Asante Kotoko were there, they were beaten 2-0. Some of us jubilated. I was one of those people who jubilated. I haven't seen the scoreline Hearts of Oak suffered. 5-0.
You are content to the 2-0.
Though some people say we were celebrating mediocrity. But the last 2 times Kotoko have been there, they've not even scored a single goal. Can Kotoko fans be hopeful tomorrow, on Sunday?
On Sunday, they can be very hopeful. I want to base that on 2 factors. Yes. The first factor is that they won't meet the same Wafa squad that played last season and the season before.
But do you know what Wafa have got under their sleeves?
Wafa have the academy players. But when you are introducing academy players into the league, they need to mature. I feel that the likes of Gideon Waja matured. I feel that the likes of
Majida Shumeru,
Agbenyedan, Abdul Razak, Caleb Amankwa,
Richmond Lamte, Emmanuel Boate.
Where are all these players? They are no more with the academy boys. Yeah. It means that they will have youngsters coming in to fill in that huge boot of those players. So that is why I'm saying that Kotoko can be...
One of those youngsters is going to be our very own Richard Danso, who was in India for the under-17.
Under-17. So that alone can give Kotoko a bit of hope. Another factor I want to go in is the Akakpo patron factor. He's going back to his former team, and the advantages. You know what? I'm not assistant coach of Kotoko. I have been assistant for Wafa. I know their tricks. I know what they can do on the AstroTurf. I know their movement. That should be beneficial to Kotoko.
In other words, Akakpo patron is going to be crucial if Kotoko is going to get anything in this game.
Exactly, because he's been there with the guys. He knows what they can do. He knows their pre-match rituals. He knows what they can do on the field of play. And so these 2 key factors should give Kotoko a very good result. But I don't see that happening because I think psychologically it will get to Kotoko that this is a venue that we've not been performing very, very well. And if Kotoko really want to get something, they should get an opening goal. But if the academic boys get the first goal, and it's going to be a
going to
very
change-
long afternoon.
They are going to change the ball for a very long time. Let's go to Obuasi. 2014-2015 champions versus 2015-2016 champions. Ash Gold versus
Akuno versus
Wa
CK
All-Stars.
Akuno. And I think that kudos to CK. He did excellent job with Ash Gold last season. You know, fighting the drop and surviving was very, very important. They've got new managers, they've got new owners, and for me, I think this season with CK in charge, I won't be seeing Ash Gold fighting, you know, to avoid the draw, but it's going to be a very crucial game. Wow Stars, when they won the title 2 seasons ago, were good travelers, but last season they were very, very poor on the road.
It seems it has come to stay. If you win the league the following season, you struggle.
It is everywhere, even in the European League, we see that, because the key issue is maintaining consistency. You know, when you get to the top, keeping it there, because this time around, when you win the league the following season, everybody is seeing you as a champion.
yes.
So everybody knows very well that if I need to beat the champions, I really need to play very, very well. But this particular game, I think that Ash Gold will be the favorite to win that.
Let's go to our Jollof ground.
Theater.
The theater of
Of dreams, you know.
They will be facing Elmina Sharks. This Elmina Sharks just recently beat Hasselhoff in a friendly at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
And then Dream FC also beat
Hasselhoff to
Hasselhoff.
win the Gallagher Cup game.
Gaka, and then they drew when they
met in the friendly.
the friendly. Theater of Dreams. I think that Dreams FC have a very good team. I managed to have an interaction with their MD Keto Kreku, and he said one thing: they want to be the Arsenal of Ghana football. So they want to see entertaining.
Is Karim Zito the man to give it?
And I asked him, what if you are not playing like that? He said, Karim has been told to play like Arsenal. If he's not, we will sack him. He said that. He said that to me face to face. The key factor is they are trying to make the Daewoo pitch playable.
Yes.
They won't get that pitch
And that's the appraisal I've always given to Dreams FC.
You see, so for me, and if you look at their preseason, they've had good games. They beat Kotoko, they've beaten Hasselhoff, they won the G8. It is very good omen for them going into the new season. And I think that Elmina Sharks shouldn't be difficult for them to beat. And I think they will surely get all 3 points at the Theatre of Dreams.
Kerala United versus Midiama.
Cracking game at the Takwa TNA Park, or Takwa and our ball park. It's good.
Our own Eric alleged.
Good luck, Eric, to your team. I think it's more like a local derby. It's going to be a cracking
These two
game.
teams met during the G8.
Yeah, and it was a barring game, and I'm sure that this time around they'll surely get a win. And I think that Midiama will be clear favorite to
Midiama signed as many as 12 players.
Of course, but then sometimes that is the norm of our local league players. 12 players, I'm not sure that they signed all 12 with this season in mind. There are a few of the players that will have to wait. There are some few of the players that they will try and nurture before infusing them into their main team. And lucky for Midiama, I think that this season they are looking at better and a stronger team, and I don't think Kerala will give them a tough game at the TNA.
Okay, there is also a Busua Dwarfs versus Brekum Chelsea.
Dwarfs Chelsea at the Cape Coast, and your good old friend Bashir Aford is back.
The man who has mastered management and teaching. So
Of course, and he'll give you the sound bite. I can't remember the question I asked him after the G8 that the fans are already calling for here. They said, "I'm not yet the coach, and I'm calling for my head. Come and take my body in addition." It's a side, but Dwarfs have problems. They have problems. A lot of players have left. Nicolas Jan, he's no more. Joseph Esso has left the team to Hasselhoff. It's going to be very, very difficult for them. And one thing for sure, last season they proved us all wrong. When they moved from the Robert Mensah to the Cape Coast, we were thinking that they will find it difficult to adapt to that particular stadium. But they proved us wrong, and they finished a decent position. On the league log. So that tells you that if they are able to make that place a fortress, it could be good for them. But Brekum Chelsea, one of the poor travelers we have in the Ghana Premier League, they will sit at Golden City Park and finish you off. Yes, they've lost Steven Safo. They will only sit at Brekum and then make things difficult for you. But when they travel It's always difficult for them. This is a game that I expect
Our very own Iridiana Stars are also in Africa. Just few words for them. Can they qualify?
They can qualify because if you look at ES Stative, when they came to Nana Ajimambedu Sports Stadium in Doma, they came to set up to defend and get a good result. And I think that what worked for Iridiana is that one goal they got over there, because keeping a clean sheet for Iridiana was very, very important. It means that in Nigeria, Setif has to open up.
They must score.
They must score. It means that they will open up, and that will give Iridiana also the opportunity to do what? To attack. If they should get a goal, it means that Setif has to score probably 2 or 3 goals before they can win that match.
Felix, my viewers are waiting.
The predictor.
I'm not going to move to the predictor yet. I just want to keep them in suspense. Okay. Just suspense for like 1 minute. Right. We are starting the season. Yeah. Your top 3 teams.
Top 3 teams. One, I think that any team that will finish above Iridiana will be league champion.
You've always said this?
Yes, I've always said it, and that is the way. I don't see Wafa competing
you
again.
believe that Iridiana is going to be second?
No.
No, if I finish above Iridiana.
I'm saying that, but then it will be very difficult for most of the teams to finish above them. So I expect Iridiana to win the league, to retain their title. Wafa, I'm not expecting them to be there. I have a feeling that Hearts of Folk might nick second because they are trying to do something good over there. I don't see Kotoko making it into the top 4. I don't see Kotoko making it into the top 4, but I see Dreams FC. I see Dreams FC in the top 4. And then there could be a possibility that Mediama will make it. So I'm going for Iridiana, Hearts of Folk, Dream FC, and Mediama.
Drop 3.
Drop 3, that would be shocking, because that is where the problem is coming to. If you look at the teams that have survived in the Ghana Premier League, that come from Division 1, they'll need huge financial backing. Omina Shark came, they had Dr. Pakwesi supporting them, they stayed. This time around, if you look at Karela, they've got money, they are buying well. To even buy Godfrey Saka is huge.
And they've got a very good
Emmanuel Sebafo is good. So I don't see Karela going back. I'll go for Techiman 11
Wonders
to go. I'll go for Liberty Professional. Yes.
After nearly 21 years in the Ghana Premier League.
I'm going for Liberty Professional. And then, wow, it's difficult, but I think there could be a possibility that Bisham might go.
Yeah. 11 Wonders, Liberty, Bechim. It seems you struggled before getting this.
Yes.
Finally, we are at the predictor, and my gentleman will provide me the resource I want. Felix, Interlice versus Bechim United.
2-0 Bechim. 2-0 Interlice.
Wafa versus Asante Kotoko.
Wow, 1-1. 1-1.
Okay. 11 Wonders versus Hearts of Folk.
A slim 1-0 win for Techiman City.
So Hearts of Folk will lose?
Yeah.
Okay, what a weekend that will be. Ashanti Gold versus Uwa All-Stars.
2-0 for the Miners.
Ebusion Dwarfs versus Bekum Chelsea.
Ebusion Dwarfs at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. I'll go for 2-1.
For
Dwarfs.
Dreams SC versus Elmina Sharks.
2-0 Dreams.
Mediama Karela.
Local derby, I'll go for a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw at the TNA Park, according to Phyllis Kobina-Romack, my guest for today. This has been Ghana Premier League Centre. If you need anything about the Ghana Premier League, the Ghana Premier League Live website is available for you. Updates from all the league centres. We'll be back again next week with more.